Hello, greetings and salutations, listeners. So, so I was walking the other day, right, and I got to thinking, walking is, well, let's think about it, right? What is walking? Well, let's analyze it. Let's break it down, dissect it into smaller pieces, which, when combined, form a greater picture that is a moving picture, so technically a film, and this film's title is Walking, because, and that's sort of a play on words, if you will, um, for moving picture as in film, and then also a picture as in bigger piece of the puzzle that is moving, because it's quite literally moving, because the act of walking, the verb to walk, is by definition entailing movement. So, in fact, there is no known way to walk without moving, aside from walking in place, of course, which is artificially induced walking, and therefore void and null and punishable by up to 7 years in intergalactic prison. So, besides that, there is no legal and socially accepted way to walk without uh, involving movement. So, please feel free to reach out to us here at the show if you disagree, or if you have, preferably, if you have hard evidence pointing to the contrary, that I have somehow neglected to uh, take into consideration before, when assessing those claims, when evaluating those claims, and making the decision to publicly state them on such a forum as this. Um, but anyway, so walking is movement, and the destination is location. And so movement is from one location, one place, which we can call the starting point of the journey. Well, listen to me, what am I saying could call? I mean, yeah, we could call it anything, right? We could call it Vinegreal 8157, but is it the real Vinegreal 8157? No, far cry from it, so gotta watch out for that, I suppose. But um, speaking in such a manner that is devoid of all potential fallacies, um, the um, uh, yeah, so walking, you go from one place to another, and this is done by now different species. And here's the thing too, is as I say walking, but that's, you know like, that's not a very all-encompassing term. Like, take jellyfish for example. Jellyfish don't walk, do they? Well, they swim. Okay, I'm gonna bust an old myth for you right here and now. So, swimming is fake. That's false. You've been lied to. There's no such thing as swimming. There is only walking through water. And walking through water can get a little weird. It can get a little trippy. It can be disorienting. It can be confusing. There may be some optical illusions involved, some plays on gravity, because it's water. And as we all know, water has magical properties, which is why if you consume large quantities of it on a daily basis, you are essentially perpetually high, or in an altered state of consciousness. and that's all part of the reptilian plan, etc., etc. But the point is, um, jellyfish, they don't they don't swim because nothing swims, because swimming isn't real. It's a lie that was made up to you to get you to buy more products. But walking through the water in such a manner as the jellyfish and other, and its ilk, um, have the renowned tendency to do, um, is also a sufficient means of individual transportation for, you know, short to mid-range, uh, from, anywhere from 0 feet all the way up to several hundred feet, even several thousand feet. Um, there's even been rumors, some jellyfish have walked um, tens of thousands of feet, or I guess, what are they, nautical paces, or knots? No, knots are hand in hand with miles, I believe. So paces might be with feet. I'm not entirely sure. There's some kind of I mean, the entire nautical measuring system is a little bit different than the land measurement system. I think I was seeing somewhere that 200 nautical miles is like 213 land miles or something like that. Not that the number 200 has any relevance in any research I've done in a particular field that I'm interested in studying or anything like that. I mean, I can assure you nothing of the sort. There's no funny business afoot here at our studios, our operations. Um, but oh, and to prove it, let's get Filthy Frank on the phone, or let's get a yeah, let's get Figurative Frank on the phone. That's right. Let's let's call him up this time. How about that? Let's get Figurative Frank on the phone. Hey everybody, it's Figurative Frank. How's it going, y'all? Hey, these sure are different in every episode. That's right. You're never gonna get to accurately predict lock down the look for me, or well, I suppose the look, because this no, it's an MP3 format, but you're never gonna be able, like, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna sound like? What's my personality going to be like? It really varies from episode to episode. It's like, am I even a singular entity, or am I more like a collective consciousness? And since you can't see me, maybe I occupy a